resources and stuff are ready as people are arriving. So I'm trying not to fuck that up. I've got a lot of like fresh food at the moment. Like this doesn't need to be refrigerated and nor does that, but all the other stuff kind of does. Come on, man. Let's see, what's your... You've got some injuries. Your lung and your kidneys destroyed. You got a burn scar on your brain. You are ravenously hungry. I wonder what you actually eat. Because Oh! Well, that was easy. I love when they just carry them off like that. They're just like, you're mine now. Alright. Well, that is mine. Save that, save that. Okay. Let's see, that's... We got compacted steel here, by the way, and machine parts, so if I need more steel, I can just throw down for it. Now, I've got... This is the worst pen situation I've ever seen. Yeah, they definitely don't have enough food in there. They're gonna starve, for sure. But that's fine. Well, it's not, but I mean, it gives me time to, like, hopefully maybe cut down a fucking tree or two. Because once I've got... Yeah, here we go. I've got the option for wooden fences, right? I actually want these to be made out of not marble, but like a different material. Like even the limestone might be alright. I might make... I know I don't really super need it, but since I've got so many artistic people here, I'm pretty sure one of you guys could do some stone cutting for me. I'm just going to pop a couple of tables up in here. Like that. I might actually put 3... Yeah, 3 should be plenty enough. If I could get a couple of tables just built. I know it's a weird situation, but if I build them a couple of stone cutter tables in here. Taking that chair, mate. I want that chair. Here. So what will happen is they will start making the stone that I require here. And then that way I don't have to stress too much about it. Like, I won't have marble here, so I'm reliant on my people constantly bringing in enough marble to build this space, right? That is a problem. I have already adjusted to the concept of, and I'm okay with it. Now, I have enough steel to back up if I need to. I've got plenty of that. But I have all this granite and limestone just laying around, so I might as well. Also, you notice they're moving stuff specifically out of the zone because it is a stockpile zone for something else. I love when they do that. Okay, so the other thing I want to do, you can store wood here, that'll be fine. Steel and stuff doesn't really deteriorate outside, so uranium and that can stay outside, that'll be fine. Stone blocks, sure. Ah, Roll's joined, our first new recruit here. Okay, Roll. Here she goes. So we have our cook. I didn't see you being nighttime or anything like that, so let's get you set up. Be in here somewhere. Yeah. Alright. No drugs. Get you on a schedule. This is so much easier when I separate them. Oh yeah, I haven't got new areas set up here. That's something I'm gonna have to do, actually. I did not think about that. I didn't think about that at all, actually. Not one fucking speck at that did I think about. Okay, cooking. Yes, you're a 10. It's a 3, 4. One's a 5. You can do growing and planting. Yeah, that's going to be your second. I'm just going to have a swig of drink because my voice is being shit again. I kind of thought it would go to shit tonight because I was sick earlier today. I kind of like ripped up my throat a little bit with that. Not really ripped up, but you know, kind of aggravated it would be the correct way to say it. I do want to tame him. So he's like in here. He can break out, by the way. That's quite possible to do. You seem very stressed about something. What are you stressed about? Your mood is just getting lower. You are a body modder that's frustrated. You have any... You literally got nothing wrong with you, and I don't have anything like laying around. Awful barrack, mate. I literally can't make that better for you. I don't have like any marble shit or statues and shit coming for a while. While it's just having a shit fit. See, that's going to get installed. That's right. I've got more hostel beds I kind of need to just put up around the place to get out of my storage. I do want to get this place built up. I mostly just want the hostel beds in place so I can get them out of my inventory. Because I'm going to need it for other stuff. Alright, they're bringing through... I don't know what happened there. I guess they're just building up the marble. This is almost good to go. What do they need? A lot of steel. It's going to be 300 odd steel, but that's okay. That's not too bad. The only problem is I don't... No, I do have components. I'm pretty sure I've got a little bit of components. Alright, let's keep going with these beds. There's a table. I don't really have anywhere special for them to eat. But let's slap a table in here. I'm pretty sure I've got chairs or some shit on something else. This thing doesn't have power right now. I've got a battery, but it's got no power source. Just fair. Now, the only other thing I could do, which is man, Moose has been the shit out of a lot of people lately. Let's see. The only other thing I could do right now would be that. Actually, I don't want it that close. Come to think of it, I make you out by 1. That, right? So, something I was watching, not specifically watching, but like something I saw elsewhere that I couldn't believe was like so fucking brilliant that I don't know why I just never fucking bothered to do it myself. Was actually encasing these. And I just don't know why I've never done it, considering how often my people blow those things up. But yeah, that was actually an image that I had from one of my Discord members. Let's give them some credit. Which one was it? That was... What's your fucking name? I love how Discord is choosing specifically not to display names lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but like, since they brought in the ability to change your name to whatever the fuck you want, like the ability to actually see what the fucking name is just gone. Like, it makes it difficult. It makes it so damn difficult to be like, who's this person? It's like their name literally starts like with a letter. That's all you get to see. So, let's see if I can see it properly elsewhere. Hold on. There. I think I'm able to see it properly on my phone, and I do want to credit them. Yeah, Velorza. Velorza had a fucking picture that made me realize that I should be encasing my my whatchamacallits. These. So yeah, that was a lovely thing. I literally, like, you know, one of my fans I've met on YouTube that's joined my Discord has actually brought some fucking awesome knowledge in. It's simple. It's so simple. It's so logical, and yet I've never done it, and I couldn't not like notice it. Yeah, my voice is gonna get like this. Nothing much I can do. It's already inflamed. Hopefully it doesn't just go like full on fucking croaky or some shit like that. If it does, I'll just try to talk less. Which, God forbid that ever happens, ever. Stainsforth is doing something. But yeah. Fucking kudos to Velorza. If he was a streamer of any kind, I'd give him a shout out, but I don't think he actually streams. So yeah. Very cool. Not something that, I don't know, it was just so fucking simple. Like, yeah. I find that really interesting. Lately I'm starting to notice that, like, I overlook the simplest logic. Like, there's been so many times where I'm just like, oh, I've done it the hardest possible way. For no other reason than because I can't think of an easier way to do it. And it's resulted in me, like, doing all these, like, super complicated things so far. It's very interesting. From my perspective, it's super interesting. I think I could probably fit 2 there. Yeah, with this. I do want them to be mostly on this corner. There's one more hospital bed. There you go. They'll be mostly on this corner. It's fine. As long as I have a hospital, because at the moment they're all very far away. We don't have any clothes for roll, unfortunately. Bit of a shame. How's Mole doing? Well, actually, as a human being trained, I won't actually know, but you... We're down to 8. This still doesn't have power. My only problem is they are working on a lot of bits and pieces in around here. And I'm not going to let them work on... Like, there's a couple more blocks to go. But I'm not going to let them just work on whatever. I do need them to, like, specifically remove a couple of blocks around here. Hold on. Phoenix wants out. I knew he'd get there eventually. There we go. Yeah, I normally have, like, my door so that the cats can just, like, come and go. But, like, I don't know if anybody else's cats does this, but, like, my cats walk into a room and they, like, fucking slam a door. Like, it's 100% fucking Smash Mouth Shrek moment where they just, like, slam open the door at full velocity. And I'm just sitting there like, can I help you? Like, that's generally what happens. Is I'll be just minding my own business and the door will just slam open and here's a cat. I'm like, okay, that's happened. But yeah, I just find it really funny because, like, I'll be chilling, I'll be minding my own business, and then that'll happen. I'm gonna make these all do limestone blocks since there's literally nothing else here. There's no point in me saying, hey, do marble and other stuff when I literally don't have those resources here. Now, I do want one that does granite. Hold up. I want this one to do granite. I should have probably made this third one over, but I think they'll go to whichever one they want. So, be fine. I'm only asking for 1,000 blocks from each. Here we go. See, these guys are my crafters. This is what they do. I literally brought the best possible people to get more blocks. I need a limestone fence around here so bad. So bad. I could also put a secondary fence that's in line with that if I want. That would give me like a double-lined fence. That would also lessen the likeliness that they would just get into buildings and stuff. I don't know. I might do that, but first of all, I need at least one limestone block to work with before I can build a structure, because it won't let me do it without it, as you guys can see. I couldn't build wooden fences until I had that, so I had to wait. Now this corner's basically done. I might say mine that, please. Mine that corner and mine this corner too, and that will get us in here. So we'll open this out, so I do want somebody to get out here, like Rose. What are you doing? You're hauling a meal. Silverware. Yeah, good. You're going to work on that. Cool. That will seal that straight up. It'll seal it up for like a minute. I do have to take this wall down at some point. Right now, who's good at building? Who's my best constructor? I need somebody. Actually, I might just pick Silverware because she doesn't really have anything else she can do. Can I get you up here, please? This is so fucking urgent and nobody's walked up here to make it. Like, she might even make both, maybe. Also got animals around. This thing though, I might hunt you. I don't know if I've got the other horses or if they've disappeared. I do not know. They could have just disappeared. I'm going to put some of these up to hunt. This is a pretty big risk since I don't actually have the cooler in place yet. But as for in here, this is where I want to start putting some butcher's tables. So, now, how can I do this? Okay, it's looking like it's basically going to be like maybe a 2 per room situation. Either that or I can do that. I kind of didn't really think about like the measurements of the room, but I'll have the same problem for when I go to make the kitchens. I've got like 1 extra square there. I could bring this wall down by 1 square. That would allow me to probably... I could center this then, or I could have a bit more space between it. It wouldn't really matter. honestly, it would make no difference. But I did not bring butchering tables here. So I've already got people working on that. Some of these people like Chet, I don't think they've got much else. They've got crafting and yeah, not much else. So as long as they're able to do something, they're not bored. None of them have got little markers on them. This lot are doing pretty great. I've left these guys alone for so long. I don't really have a problem. A couple of people had punch-ups, so yeah. But I don't know why that campfire's set. I told everybody to turn off the fucking fires for summer. But yeah, we have campfires. So the other thing too is you can also grow drug crops specifically just to feed your animals. They don't make them high or anything like that. They don't make them wasted. But it does like actually just feed them. So new people can't eat that. They can't put those in recipes unless you've got like the ability to make like wine or smoke leaf stuff and whatever. So yeah, that's always a good little bit of information. Like I've got kibble and stuff in here, but I kind of need, pretty sure rice and stuff is going to the animals and they'll eat all the rice that's in here. So they're getting fed at the moment, right? Not too much of a big deal. They are eating. So even though I'm not able to harvest this crop, they are fed. So most of my animals should be fine. I shouldn't be having any really going down. It's a shame that these guys got named before they got fully trained. I really do hate when that shit happens. Because it doesn't allow them to fully develop all the other skills. Like, in this case, hauling and rescuing. Like, these 3 rhinos have no skill in that sort of category. Mind you, the rhinos may not actually be able to do that. Oh, you're like bonded to somebody else. This is the other problem I'm going to have too, is when I send people out, certain animals are going to have issues where they have like, oh, my person that I've bonded to is no longer here. I have a broken heart about it. Oh, there's a new trainer. I'm good now. Got another mega soft baby. And yeah. Honestly, my animal population is kind of going good. I have got a few eggs. I got a fair few eggs, actually. That's only 3. That's 12. 10. They're saying that these ones are unfertile, though. So people should really be coming down and collecting them. If I got rid of the egg boxes, they would probably get rid of that. Rather just dump it outside and take it up. This should not be on. It should not be a gathering spot. I've got people laying around because I got rid of the extra beds. I was making beds. I was making bedrolls, as you can see. Lasagna's in a bedroll. But I stopped making bedrolls because eventually these will come with me. At the moment, I don't have a bed design on this place, and I need to make one, but making some of this is actually a priority over actually getting proper beds, because I can just move them around in bedrolls at the moment to different areas for a bit. So, what I want is, I've got limestone blocks now, so I can start making shapes. Alright, so we're going to need this to fence line it. Oh, nice. Okay, this will fence line it inside. I've obviously got this thing I'll have to mine through as well. This will have limestone and other stuff in it. I might actually send my miners up here to take some of this down. Oh, what's it? Drew thinks you should give the settlement a name. What should the settlement be called? Okay, alright. I didn't realize that they did this on a second location. Now I've got this thing stuck to me. Okay. So it was Inletton. I guess we get to change it again. I normally just like to randomize it instead of trying to give them something. If I see something that I like, I might edit it a little bit. What's that? Friendships Pond. Settlement on the crag, terrible. Dryden. That's actually not bad. So we've got settlement, and this is Dryden's not too bad. I do try to also remember the spelling of some of the good ones that come up. What is it? Brambleston. I'm trying to also find one that's not too similar to the various names that I've been using before. Hatora and Asora are apparently very fucking similar when you pronounce them. But when I read them, they were so different. I'm like, this will be great. And then I pronounce them. And back to back, they're almost the same. That's it, Tipville. Honestly, I just think of like Twyville, like, you know, Twilight, like Twilight Sparkle kind of thing. Vitoris. Was it Not Worth? Oh man, Not Worth. That's a terrible name. Let's see. Befendel. That's not too bad. If I can't pronounce it though, sure. That's terrible. Fanship by the Hill. I really like any of the ones that are like, you know, like multi sort of names, like City by the Bluff, stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of that. I've got this a couple times, so maybe I've got only a selected choice. Township of the Crag, Earwood, Hinera, Qulin. That's actually not too bad, Qulin. I might go with that. Settlement of Qulin. Sure. There's something different. Alright. Let me just mark that so I know where to come back and find that name later, because I won't find it later. Let's see. Alright. So what I want to do, I'm going to mine this out. I need this to be like structurally supported for a bit so it doesn't collapse on my people. That should be enough. Now I am going to ask that people just go ham on this because they're probably not going to actually build that any year soon. Now I'm also going to ask them to cut down just a couple of fucking trees. I've got so many trees here, like legitimately I have so much. I will have people literally working day and night because I got day and nighters here. So I don't really mind if they make a few granite blocks. I will need those eventually. I'll probably end up making like a lot of flooring and stuff like that, perhaps out of granite for the first time ever, just because it is something they like. They do like it. It's just that like when it comes down to like stuff, I remember trying out a bunch of different rooms, and when you do stuff like this, it doesn't say that it's any different. Make yourself chained. Oh my god. Yeah, it doesn't say it's any different until you actually it's a female. I might keep that actually. Let that one stay. We'll get some eggs up in here. Yeah, the what you call it? I lost my train of thought then. The walls. It doesn't tell you straight up, right? It doesn't tell you they do or don't like it. But when you get beauty display and you make several different rooms and you have a look at what they think of this, these increase it so much more than like wood and shit. Like the doors and stuff aren't gonna help being wood. But yeah, that kind of shit helps. Alright. Who did I have up here? Silverware. Where's she? Snake. Yeah. I might let her sleep. No, she's actually still working on it. Damn. She's already put all the steel in. She's just hauling the components. God damn. What a fucking worker. Where is she? There she is. Look at her. You little champ. I hope your needs are okay. You're a night owl too. That's why you're working away. Stay up, sleep, ate without a table, uncomfortable, slept outside, slept in heat. Oh yeah, that's right, it's getting warm. Slept on ground, minor pain, hungry. A lot of this stuff should be deteriorating like all hell. Like the corpses and stuff in here will be rotting. I'm starting to hunt stuff. The only problem is I need this to come online. I need this to come online so desperately to get that refrigerated. I don't know how close these guys are. They're 2.5 days out. That's not even my concern. My concern is that the food that I brought to feed my people, like that's 17 days, it's 10 days. They're all going to have different numbers, but it's going to expire at some point. That's the point. Got beds and stuff in here. I've got heaters spare as well. An extra chair there. Did I not install a chair on these things? Ah, they're building these. Nice. Now, I will need... I didn't bring, I don't think... Oh, I did. I did bring a tool cabinet. There we go. Nice. Alright, I'll put some lights and shit in here too. I could literally put, like, it there. I don't really care. And I could have put, like... I don't know. I might actually put that on the inside. Put that there. And I'll put lights along the outside. I think they'll look better. I don't have, like, any kind of electricity in here anyway, so... the fact that they're not going to have light's not going to help them. Okay, butcher creature. Doing it forever. Sure. I'll wait till you're done. I'm not going to make any kibble here yet. I don't want to. That's something where we are going to need it. Rolls right in here cooking. She's already in her fucking element. Let's see. I was going to make a 5th element joke, but I don't really know how many people are going to get that. Considering, you know, she was somebody that we like happened to capture on the way and stuff. It goes pretty like deep in that joke. Let's see. Okay, we got our chairs up along here. All the beds are set up. Now, I do have this table in here. It's not the best. I'm just gonna make a couple little dining table chairs. I don't really want their dining room to be in here. But if I don't really have a choice, I'll make that choice to give them a table. I don't think I need more than 4 people eating at a time. I don't think. Area revealed. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's okay. Must have just been a little hole in here. Now, they've got one of these that's supporting this end. This end would be really great, considering they're kind of like mowing through this thing. I do want them to build this fence, though, so I'm going to let them finish. As soon as that's available, I'm just going to release the animals in here. I think that will be a big enough-ish area to let them roam. I have still got like 1,000 odd marble. So I could get... There's a fire. I could get either this built or I could get part of this built. And I think I'm going to choose this. Even though the hospital would be really good, I really think that if I can finish off this area... Get a second enclosed space up here, we'll have this working for us. Now, as for... I do want a second line of fence, but I don't want to build it yet. But I do want to factor that in. So now what I was going to do is I was going to build orbs coming down here, and I don't know if that's going to work with that or not. So let me have a quick look. Pretty good fertility overlay, apart from that spot there. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. I can always make like the top and bottom bedrooms or something like that anyway if I need to. Oh, trader. Is that for here? See, they're known as the White Cat Transit Company. I love it. It's a trade ship. Yep, alright. Okay, where is... not Legrand. Actually, just give me a corpsey. Corpsey will do it. Where am I? At the bottom of the base. God, it's hard to tell where the fuck I am now. You come up here. Alright, let's get these saves up too. Now, I have had them making like legs and stuff like that. I haven't made them like deconstruct anything. I really want them to get past like spring and summer with these crops and stuff. I think that it's going to take me at least easily 1 year to get my people moved up and over. I've only got a small group up there at the moment, but I still need like a lot of stuff in here deconstructed. And I need to kind of like pick and choose what I am deconstructing. Like this whole pen up here can go. I don't have, like I've got a couple of animals here, but what I'm going to do, I know it's not the greatest idea. I'm just going to allow this animals. Not all. Okay. All right, that was the time to fucking do that. Let's see. I have got a lot of animals. You apparently sell and buy animals, so there's good with that. Let's see. I could do some horses. If I get alpacas, they'll just eat them. See, give me all your horses. I've only got like a quota of horses, and I think a few of them might have died. I do have a few thrombo calves. The only problem is I don't actually want to sell the good ones that I've trained, but I've got a lot of males there, so maybe we just go with that. I'm pretty sure one of my little males got up higher in here somewhere. There's a 2-year-old male. That might be it. Maybe. I would want to hope, because I did train some of these a little bit. Alright, you've got chocolate and stuff like that. Now, I've got a lot of insect meat, but let's be honest, my people are not going to cook with it. I already know that. I'm not delusional about it. Let's see, some goat meat, alpha beaver meat. That shit's expensive usually. For some reason, it's not at the moment. Let's see. I could get some unfertile eggs. I don't need any chem fuel. I'm going to sell you my chem fuel because apparently that was like an unnecessary thing. I might not buy the eggs actually. Or where's the alpha beaver meat? Because that's a lot. See what I can do with this. Let's see components, advanced components. I do want that. Now, leathers and stuff. I don't have any crafters over here really able to do much in the way of tailoring, so I'm going to get rid of all that. Give me a shit ton of like money with that. Yeah, all the walls. Medicines. I want your steel. I'm still going to buy it. See, you can take my uranium, but take my plasteel. We'll buy your hops because my animals desperately need that. Got a couple of skill trainers I need to find and use. I might actually sell this level. I know I've got one person, just one, that requires it, but I have not figured out which one that is, and I think I can just let it go. I actually did buy this, and it's always annoying to sell something that I've taken the time to buy, but I mean, I can't always win with this shit. They are going to need some clothes, so I'm going to have to leave some of this good quality shit in here. Anything that's actually just normal, like doesn't have a percentage on it, I will leave. Anything that does have a percentage, I will try to sell. Just so that I'm not carting around extra shit, because they won't put it back on if it's been worn. It's annoying. Like, they literally won't put it on. Even if they're freezing their ass off, they won't go and put it on. Like, I could force them to put it on, don't get me wrong. I could easily just do that, but I'd rather just sell it and just get rid of it and just let them have nice shit and be like, okay, they're happy. I'll get another shock lance for sure. Now, I do have a lot of statues. A lot of these are coming with me. They will also be barterable. I think that's the thing, is one of my caravans coming up at the moment has got a couple of statues, I think, in it. Give or take. Let's see, marble, steel. See, what have I got? I have beds. I have so many